It's that time. It is that time. Time to pick the team of the season, and I'm going to do that for Bristol Rovers. I'm sure you guys will do the same in the comments or in the tweets and so on. And remember, you must have 11 players and 7 substitutes. And I'm going to go ahead and do mine. In goal, Steve Mildenhall is the goalkeeper. That's my selection. This is a guy who, after 2 games, had to take a backseat to Aaron Chapman and Lee Nichols. But after Lee Nichols' loan expired and Will Puddy got injured against Dagenham and Redbridge, Mildenhall just did excellent in that goal. There's a lot of standout saves, like the one against Oxford, the one against Plymouth Argyle, and probably on one of our worst games, Portsmouth away. He was the best part of that. It was mainly the defence that had the issues about the goal conceding, but from the dust, he's now just been getting. He's just come out of nowhere. He just did excellent, just like that. To quote Harley Fawn, someone like Leadbitter is going to catch your eye and run like a whippet, and he does just that. Just look at this player. He just does excellent going forward, despite the fact his main role is a defender, which he does even better at that. But okay, James Clark has been his only competition, but even then he's more of a central defender. But Leadbitter, this is a guy who'd become. This is one of our many players who had been in the National League last season, playing also as well, previously playing for Torquay and Hereford. I'm not sure whether that was in the Football League or not, but nevertheless, he's just been excellent right back. He's always been a standout in the wing backs, but fuck the wing backs. We're doing 4-4-2. I must say it was a lot easier picking players out wide than in the central. There's so much competition for central defenders. Running from James Clark, Tom Lockyer, Mark McChrystal, Tom Parks. And I say probably put James Clark out of it, despite the fact he did excellent both central defence and right back. And I hate to do this, but I'd have to leave Tom Parks out as well. But so that leaves me with Mark McChrystal and Tom Lockyer. Tom Lockyer winning the Young Player of the Month or the Year award. And there's a reason he did that. He won because he was excellent in the defence. And so was Mark McChrystal. I was just like, at the beginning of the season, I was just waiting for him to come, and then he came out excellent. I feel he has a great. He's done excellent. He's got a great partnership with other central defenders like Tom Lockyer, as we just seen here, Tom Parks, who won the league they just won the playoffs together in that central defence. And I also think James Clark, even though I think they only got to play with each other for one game, apart from the Wickham game when they played wing backs. But with this one, he gets to. They only play like one game together, and already they kept a clean sheet. So I think the big reason I put Mark McChrystal there is because he's got an excellent partnership and understanding with other defenders. So Tom Lockyer and Mark McChrystal were my two central defenders. Lee Brown every day of the week. He's the one player that played every game. No one even gave him some competition. Not even James Clark or even Tom Lockyer, who could possibly go out there. He didn't even get injured. He's done excellent going forward, and I did say with the Ledbetter, so he's more of a defending person, but he's just done excellent on the left back as well, starting an attack going from defence, whether it was to be passing or sprinting or whatever. And if he didn't exist, we'd be playing Wimbledon in the playoffs, which I do hope go up. But Lee Brown just did that great thing for us. On the right is Billy Bowden. Now, I think this is definitely one of our best players. And the reason being is this is after a bit of struggling in the first 2 months. When we played Plymouth, he came, and though he didn't score, but he played very well against Plymouth. And he's great at goal scoring. He's great at putting crosses in, despite the fact we didn't get to see enough of it. He's just great at going forward, headers, and there's no doubt he was going to be in there. Again, in the centre, it's like choosing between my children at this point. I was looking at Ollie Clark, Lee Mansell, Stuart Sinclair, Chris Lines. How do you decide? Well, Stuart Sinclair got injured in the second half, which kind of put him out. So it's now a 3-horse race, which I do know which I'm picking. Ollie Clark, he did excellent, including that fantastic goal against Newport. Doesn't usually score goals, but when he does, they're excellent. But when he replaced Lee Mansell, and when he left, Darryl Clark made a gamble to put Mansell back in, and it paid off. So I'm putting Lee Mansell in there, and Chris Lines is one of our own, so he also needs to go in there. He's done excellent at keeping the ball, passes, crosses, and so on. On the left is someone I had so much faith in at the start, and however, I did lose a bit of thoughts of him during the kind of middle halfway point, and that's Christian Montano. This is a player who came in after Liam Lawrence went out injured against Notts County. And he came in, got 2 goals in his first 2. and he even got more, I think, but never mind. But yeah, just scratch that part. But this is someone who does great at he's great at going forward. Liam Lawrence is right backs they don't seem to feel threatened by him. And Lawrence is more someone who will just put balls into the middle. And you can... But Christian Montano, he's going to go at you. No matter what. He is damn scary when he's got the ball in the box. And he's also got a very good crossing. And he's played a big part in our second half of the season. The Golden Boot winner, pretty easy to put him in, Matty Taylor. Can't say more, but I'm going to. This is a player who got 27 goals, 2 ahead of Jay Simpson with Leyton Orient. He's got lethal head, lethal feet, lethal weapon, which he is a lethal weapon as well. And he's done excellent at keeping the ball. And to be fair, I think he's done very well, and he's done very well at getting some assists as well. Like one to Ellis Harrison against Birmingham. I was a bit concerned as when he came on against Birmingham for Jermaine Easter, but he came on, set one up for Ellis Harrison, and right at the end, he was a brilliant assist to Stuart Sinclair to fire into the corner against Luton. This player has it all. He's got the goal scoring, the assists, the possession, everything you want, and that's why Leeds and Scotland's top team, Celtic, are after him. Who he would be partnering is harder, because could have gone Rory Gaffney or Jermaine Easter. All 3 of these guys, to be fair, had to take a back seat at some point. My pick is Ellis Harrison. Why? Because this is a man who's got great pace, great touches, and very good finishing as well. This guy had to go on loan for a bit, I know, but when he came back, you probably should have been partnering Matty Taylor. And he's just done excellent at coming off the bench, and I'm sure he hates the nickname super substitute, but even so, at the start of the season, he's excellent at finishing. He's always an excellent finisher, but just the pace, the touches, the finishing. This is why I will pick Ellis Harrison to partner Matty Taylor. Thanks for watching. I'm very interested to hear what your team is. You can pick whatever formation you want, as long as it was relevant to what we've been doing earlier. So I hope you all had a great season, which I know you did. And good night, Irene. UTG, we are going up. Just say as much as you can relating to that.